comfort zone. They're trying to do something new, and I think TNC is gonna get a first blood here.
Yeah, XY in some trouble. Right click's coming through, and it does look like he is going to fall. So Kuku gets first blood.
So to finish my thought, getting to quick access to a level 2 swap, and I think that's the reason why they picked the carry Venge, so that they could swap the Drow in when the push comes. Hold that thought that we're gonna have XY getting somewhat exposed here in the jungle, but a good glimpse away is gonna push the Tidehunter away. And XY should be able to survive.
This is Drow Ranger aura. He's got Fade Bolt as well. XY goes down. So a really nice
him. That almost is stronger than the Ravage itself, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
But hold that thought, we're gonna see a big fight.
He's TPing in as well. They're trying to go in on this. XY needs to be careful. SamH trying to walk forward, and Ice is kind of left completely alone. Gonna throw out the Chakram, not burning through all of the trees as of yet. Can he get out? Ravage committed, and he is going to end up falling. Cannot get out of that one.
Yep. You can't run past him either because of the threat of the Ravage. So if you kind of just look at him, his team's going to take your towers.
Oh, Raven, very low as well. Black's on top of him. They find that kill. So a nice swap used, and Vengeful Spiriting while the other lanes are being pushed in as well.
Yep. Already hitting the tier 2. Now, as much as I'm focusing on the Venge, let's not forget that the defensive relocate is always a saving mechanism. So with that intact, Venge could just swap himself into harm's way. Ice taking a ton of damage, goes right onto Tims here. Look at that damage output, Tims.
Oh, Kuku, meanwhile, in the mid lane, ends up finding a double kill. It's going to die to Disruptor. And
here.
They also don't have Tidehunter mechanism yet. If they walk into a Ravage, it could definitely work, but they spot him out. Yeah,
Rio is going to get glimpsed. Ty has to walk in there.
Okay, going in for it now. The OD as well. They drop the Ravage, connects kind of onto 2. XY, though, the follow-up, it's so much damage with the Fatal Bonds. They're all going to die. Oh my god, there was a Radiant Dire team there a second ago, but no longer. And the swap back in, SamH gone. Faceless, looking good.
Yeah, the rotation is coming in from Jabs from the back line. Rio has to run south, and he does, but I don't think he's going to outrun Jabs. He's completely surrounded. Look at the damage output of Faceless, and that's going to be on a killing spree. That's more important.
Yeah, it's not a hold, but it's also not a complete and total disaster like the last fight was. All right, this one might be, though, if they end up going too far forward. Swap back in. There's the drop of the rock. They're able to glimpse away the Tidehunter, so he's not in position for the Ravage. Now the chase. They missed that chains, though. TNC, they get away with just the Rubik Death this time, and I think that they can keep here this time. They spotted out the Spirit Bear moving up, and they realized that the Lone Truth is in the area. Forward, they get the Ravage onto 2. XY already down. Black as well. They throw out the Chaos Offering. It's a little bit late, and they pop the BKB. This is going to be able to destroy Tims. Takes down Ice as well. He got the deny, actually, and the buyback from the IO going after Jabs. They want this kill desperately, and with the Spirits, they might just be able to find it. TP still in the backpack. He is not going to be able to get away from this one. I do not believe. Aegis down.
As well.
Huge play, and unfortunately Venge not going to be able to get in a position to save him. Jabs goes down. A big play for TNC.
Yeah, I mean,
but TNC they push quick.
I mean, do you think this is the right decision, though? The TNC doesn't have the Ravage. They might get the tier 1, but they might also pay very dearly for it. BKB pulling down very soon. He won't have it right about now.
So back in, Static Storm, the swap as well. Kuku in trouble. Relocate is not going to be there. He's still trying to get the regen. Ends up being brought down before he can Astral himself. Ice all over Tim. SamH as well. They're slowed down, and it does look like they're going to get the Savage Roar as well to break the TP of that Tidehunter.
Good for TNC.
Thankfully, they have Glyph. There's a chance that they can hold on to these barracks as OD comes back up, but it looks like they're just going to try and pressure this one. Ravage is back off cooldown in 10 seconds, so
Rax is dead, though.
Maybe they can punish on the way out. What? They end up going in. Iowa's gone.
Yeah, I mean, they relocated in, and then
oh, no.
Rather, the fact that Faceless' damage output is so high that Tims has, like, maybe a half a second to make that play work. Glimpse is going to come through, and Tims is dead. So then they win. Because effectively, if you look at Blink as the item, it's 2350 for 0 stats, 0 HP.
Oh no.
Raven,
they're all over
he didn't get the BKB off the magic missile, so now he BKBs, but the right click's going to be enough, and that's a 10-second BKB down. He will not, and I don't think Tidehunter wants to Ravage without the Drow here. A lot of the team's damage is also now taken away.
Yeah, I mean, you can talk all you want about Saints Eclipse, but these heroes have decent int as well. Ravage is there. They're on top of Black. Saints Eclipse does come down. They find that kill. BKB is there for Jabs as well, though. So they take down the Venge at the very least. Can they have any follow-up, though? It's a little bit of a whiff there on the Chaotic Offering. The stolen Chaotic Offering turned back to get Faceless now. A lot of damage going in. Can they bring down any of these heroes, though? It's not quite going to happen. The Fatal Bonds was doing a decent chunk.
Range tracks.
All right, Rior saving the day.
I mean, you saw the synchronized double blink in play, right?
Yeah.
It looked like
at this point, it's allowing him to become more involved in these fights, and we'll have to see if he can make that continue to happen. The nice part about this is that he's going to have Chaotic Offering the next time that Faceless do.
I mean, it doesn't last that long between the next cooldown.
Right.
Did I say size?
Oh, we talk about hitting big Ravages. Roche Pit certainly a way to make that happen. Is he going to jump in for this? He pops it right away, but they aren't quite there in time. The Inferno dropped as well. On top of him, counter Inferno. The Chaotic Offering Jabs almost goes down, but he's going to be able to live on nothing. Sam H in trouble now as well. Io and Warlock already dead, but can they find any more? OD in the midst of all of this has not really done a whole lot of anything. He might be able to bring down Ice here, but no. He's going to be held inside that Astral Imprisonment. There's just too much damage coming out. He is going to fall. Now also in some more trouble is, well, Ice down, okay. Rior is dead.
Went away from sentry range, and because Io died, there was no detection. Io had a dust on him. He wasn't able to pop it before he got popped himself. Oh. Ooh, great pick by Black here. Oh, Roche
looking for more.
Roche is dropping low here. Black, okay.
Trying to get it, Gust. Sam H needs to run away.
Yeah, Raven can't fight this. Look at the damage output here. They glimpse Raven back in. Raven.
Oh my God.
He's got BKB. He's got BKB. He needs to BKB TP, but he can't because there's a swap. How does Raven make it out of here?
He's gone. I'm pretty sure unless he can find a kill. Swap inside the
side. That's a long side.
Oh, nicely done. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So I mean. Oh, Tim's? Ice is just in enemy territory.
Does he know that Sam H is in the area as well? He does not.
Black's coming in. I don't know whether they have vision on him. He's coming in. He gets lifted. Are they going to burst him down? Ravage is going to be spent. They drop the Storm on top. It's not going to be enough. They drop the Hammer as well. That's one quick pick. Ice activates the BKB, but there's root. There's a root on the OD. He's in a lot of trouble.
They jump back in now. Ice trying to bring out. Able to get the blink off. They drop the Chaotic Offering. Sam H very low, but they get the stun onto Jab, stolen from the Rubik. Can they make any more of it though?
Jabs already goes down here. Raven's in the middle of everything. Ice back in. He doesn't have the BKB. He has to commit the Sudoku. XY gets off the glimpse here, looking to get the TP. The Astro finds him. It's going to be a team wipe for TNC. All they've lost is the Wisp. They have to be perfect. They are perfect.
Every time we end up saying that Faceless are going to be able to take these fights, but somehow, someway, and it's honestly, So he life steals off of the extra damage from Arcane Orb, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
So it's kind of a neat little way to keep him survivable as we're going to miss a kill there onto Rior. Another big one. They scan out in the front.
This is not a good angle to take this fight.
Maybe off to the side here, though.
Okay.
XY right in front of them. They get the BKB off on Jabs, turning to fight, and they drop the Golem as well. Gem already on the ground. Cuckoo is right there with Black. He finds out about that. Well, Butterfly, Sam H is gone. It might not end up being the great avenue at all. In this fight, they dropped the Static Storm onto Tim's as well. No relocate out from this one, but can they kill off Black? Maybe, possibly, just in time. Is it going to be enough? He's on nothing. They drop the Hammer, and that is going to be enough to find the kill, but they lose the OD nonetheless. And Rior as well, soon to be cleaned up. Rough fight right there for TNC.
So what happened in the beginning of the fight when that was not even that good of a Ravage?
No, definitely. I don't think that it was, and now OD is up front and center. Needs to be careful about this. They've already lost the tier 3 tower. Can they find any more?
Because OD could build in by just randomly hitting heroes. Unfortunately, he's been using his kind of Blink Hurricane Pike combo not on heroes, on the Bear. So.
Oh, you know what though? That's part of what this is about, I think, with the Octarine Core.
Oh, he gets swapped in.
A lot of damage coming in. Can they save him in time? No! They don't end up getting it. Rior is going to drop. OD ends up getting the Astral for himself for the moment, but I'm not sure if he's going to be able to lift this. Oh,
blinked away.
Blink out. That was really close.
Had to use BKB, and now Raven, the Ravage is going to come out, but without the Hammer on the backline here, Raxus have already gone down. Japs does not carry. Goes straight on the TIE Hunter. TIE Hunter's gone. The range Raxus, the only Rax surviving. XY recovers the gem. He's going to pay for it with his life, I think. Glimmer Cape, not going to be enough to actually save him. And I mean, the base still stands. Double gem now hits the deck. Is Ice going to get baited by it?
Maybe. Warms my little heart.
Oh, mid lane. I want to swap him.
Swap in. There's the static storm as well. Cuckoo, what you gonna do?
Relocate.
All right, they got the relocate out. And gonna be fine for the moment.
He pops the BKB. It's 5 seconds. He has to actually disengage right now. That BKB is gonna be over. Cuckoo isolated.
Oh, Sam H. Ravage catches, but the Chaotic Offering as well gonna be able to catch onto 3. Is it enough though? There's only Fatal Bonds on 2 and Cuckoo's gone. He has buyback. Does he use it here?
Maybe not right now, but he had to use it when. Okay, maybe use it now here. Venge pops the cheese. He's gonna be fine. Buyback from OD has been used. Where's the end of the fight here? Look at Jabs. He's just constantly throwing out them little axes.
They don't have the answer. Raven is going to get ran down by the Golem as well, and Cuckoo gets hit by the Scott. He's slowed up as well. They're on top of 1. They're going to bring down 2. Triple kill for Jabs. And now
might have both TNC's back.
They did an amazing job throughout this game. Oh, the swap away, but Jabs still does fall, and he got his BKB off. So this team fight already shaping up to not be great for Faceless.
Oh, buyback though.
They're on top of him, the Astral, to be able to dodge away from the stun coming out, doing a good bit of damage to Ice as well.
Okay,
Somehow,
Jabs is in the base right now. He's doing so much damage. That's a dieback onto Raven. Astro's going to protect him, but he's going to end up right on top of a couple of heroes. He drops the hammer. Damage is there, but it's not going to be enough defensive relocate. Will it be there for Tims? Tims is giving him overcharge. Attack speed and regen. He Astro himself. I think he could blink.
He's going to be out.
I'm not even sure where he's going to end up.
He ends up in the base there.
But the racks. Who's going to relocate the racks?
I think that they can still come back in maybe and hold for a second. Almost gets black. The Fade Bolt comes through and Rior finds it. Now maybe a bit more. Ice. They're on top of him. A good bit of damage. The Hex finds the kill. So they end up holding, but not the base. They don't lose the game outright. And they do have the Mjolnir there as we end up seeing another kill over there. Nuts actually goes down in the
OT so he could join the fight, but she's trying to defend 2 lanes by herself, which is kind of hard.
Oh, they're going in. They spot it out. Are they going to be able to get there in time, though? Jabs, black as well. They're backing out. They're pulling Mega Creeps over to Roche because they need to help Drow Ranger. Going for it. They swap in Cuckoo. They swap it back out. Rior again with the plays. They're able to keep him alive as well with the defensive relocate. TNC, but the Ravage is not perfect. They have been able to kill off XY. I'm not sure if it's a big enough kill, but they are going to bring back down Ice. And they are holding on for the moment, somehow, some way. And Ice still very low, blinks out. And Roche goes down, Jabs picked it up.
Of course.
I guess the other thing is the double BKB. Look at Black right now. Oh, they spot him. They see him with the Sentry Ward. They're trying to make it happen, and another swap back in. They're on top of him. Ice shows up.
Miss, 2 misses so far, and now the BKB gets activated. Cuckoo not popping his BKB yet, not refreshing his BKB yet. He refreshes, but the Storm is on top of him. He cannot BKB. Jabs not focusing him just yet. Defensive relocate. He's back out, but he now goes right back in. And of course, the Drow Ranger doing a lot of work. You can see the Lone Truth's running away barely with any HP. He kills the TIE Hunter on the way back. Rior steals a magic missile, and this TIE is a little bit too chaotic for Cuckoo. You know, he gets off the Hex. He looks for the kill, but okay, all the evasion.
They're on top
Rior
of him.
blinks forward, but Jabs on the high ground to the low ground. He is going to get Rior. Is anybody going to get Jabs? They blink up to him.
Oh, the base, though. The base is what's under siege. They need to buy back. Tier 4s are already going down. Jabs, he's out of there, and it looked like it could have been a slightly better fight. Maybe going to be able to find a kill here, but Ice getting very bold. They have the glimpse back. They're not there with them. Cuckoo, X, maybe in some trouble. All right, they take down Ice. The base is still under siege, but they're holding on to the best of their abilities and trying to chase down Jabs. Rior gets the lift back. He is always there, and Jabs, the Savage Roar. He steals Savage Roar. He throws out an E-Blade.
Savage Roar him!
Get him. He's
Roar!
Keep running away.
Yeah, okay, blink, lift, body block coming out, but okay, Savage Roar, they can lift him back. This is the longest chase ever. I don't know if you want to do that. They Savage Roar Rior. Rior now running to the right side, taking so much damage. Trees not helping.
Oh, they got him!
The hammer drops. Look at Cuckoo's in. That Talon is going to be helping out plus 32 right now. Jabs popping the BKB. Cuckoo needs to self Astro right now. He cannot take this fight. Astro yourself.
Yeah, he's glimpsed it back in, and I think that that is going to be the OD
BKB. He pops the BKB. Now goes on Jabs. Okay, the Ghost Scepter's going off. What is happening in this fight? BKB's over. Now he needs to man fight Jabs. Savage Roar again. The cooldown. That smells OP. He could Astro, but he's taking so much damage.
Yeah, he's going back in. Oh, wait, Io's here as well. They're going to relocate him away, but Jabs, he's controlled. He's killed. They got him. Cuckoo did it. He actually freaking did it.
He buys back.
All right, they're there. The base, though, again, they need to keep these heroes here. Drow Ranger hasn't left in forever. Somehow, Cuckoo has been able to lifesteal his way through this fight. Octarine Core certainly being value now, and they're holding him in place. They glimpse. They're trying to get out. Ravage is back off cooldown. They could go in for this one. Tim's trying to save his buddy. He's still regenning through it.
Saving Private.
Could believe that he actually lived through all of that. I thought for sure when Jabs was on him, it was going to end up working.
They have Hex available. They're going to find Ice. It's going to get foreshadowed by OT.
He has 64 stolen. And last time, of course, they were caught up.
Oh, bad location swap. Cuckoo
on top of him. Okay, they got the BKB off Black. This is not where you want to be, and well, maybe now they're able to kill him off. They take down Black, but he is still caught. Can they keep him alive? Double Static Storm down. He does certainly have buyback. Now trying to run away.
He buys back right now. I'm not sure exactly where he's TPing to. And Raven as well on the right side, taking a lot of trouble. And XXY is going to be going down. Ravage on the backside. They find Jabs. Look at the arrows going in Jabs, but he forced up to the high ground. Tim's going to be going down. Mr. OD, where are you? He joins the fight. Astro, his teammates.
And I don't mind keeping the cheese on the IO. I feel like that's a really value put if you can get it there.
I mean, sure. If they hit the Aegis.
Right, that's the thing.
They hex him up. Black is in a lot of trouble. They drop the one Storm on top. He's taking a ton of damage. Defensive relocate. He's out. The Magic Missile will follow. Force Staff defensively. He pops a BKB. That's a 5-second one. It's over right about now. Reor being chased down. But here comes Raven.
Yeah, they're on top of him, and they actually are going to be able to get the lift. They're going to put Ice down the ground. Tim's already away. Cuckoo not really hitting any of these heroes as a gift, but Ice taking a ton of damage from Raven. They drop that Chaotic Offering as well as the Savage Roar. There's 2 heroes caught up right now, and it's Sanity. They're out of mana. Possibly Cuckoo on top of him again. The Ravage comes out, connects onto 3. I think they might have been able to do it. There's no buyback on the lone druid, but Cuckoo is gone. That's 2 minutes with none of him and Black away on nothing. They need to find this kill so desperately. He's on nothing.
Anchor! Get him!
Oh, no! He's just going to end up dying. But Drow is still left alive. And Io, oh, he ends up falling as well.
Oh my god, it's Drow. Man, I was like, oh my god, they have a shot. But then the buyback from Ice just zapped. That Dagon 5 choice against the OD was so critical here. Ice gets lifted back in here. Is he really in trouble? He pops the BKB. The swap back out. Now Drow Ranger's on the low ground. Raven, there's so many creeps on him. They're right-clicking the Bloodthorn. It's doing so much work. Raven's down. Raven does not have buyback. Black's also dead, though. Reor
ulti from the Timber Saw, so he was able to kill him off with the Chakram.
Black buys back.
All right, they're going for the throne. Yeah. I think that they might have done it. Faceless, after a hard-fought game, 70 seconds in, are finally going to be able to make it happen. They have a glyph, but GG gets called.
Oh my god.
Oh. What a game. Game number 1.
You know my biggest worry